What's up, y'all? This is Danny here, Miss Danny Baby. This is a quick PSA, public service announcement. A lot of people are not aware, you guys, but there is something going on with the water. I tell you, 2019 has been a hell of a year already, and we're only 3 months in. We haven't even hit official spring just yet. Be on the lookout for news reports and do your own research as well. But I'm finding out that 39 states, now mind you, we only have 50 of them in the United States, but reportedly 39 states have toxic water that's contaminated. Look at this. And it's due to coal plants. It says water ash from hundreds of coal-fired power plants have contaminated groundwater in 39 states with toxic substances like arsenic, lithium, and mercury, according to a report by two environmental groups that was based on data the plants reported to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, which is basically the EPA. The report released Monday by the Environmental Integrity Project and Earth Justice highlights more than a dozen instances in which those substances have reached drinking water supplies. Y'all, this is crazy. I don't know why this is not blasted all over the news. We're being inundated with so many other messages from so many different sources about so many different things at once. It's like overload, like the batteries are overheating. But this is something that the public does need to know, because especially people out here that are trying to be health conscious. We're trying to eat the right foods, trying to drink more water and juices and fruits and vegetables and things of that nature. And water should be like the easiest thing that you should have access to that can help your health, you would think. But if 39 states have coal plants that are affecting drinking water, yo, this is a real big problem. It says the full extent of the effect on drinking water supplies is not yet known because private sources of drinking water are not tested, the report said. Virtually all coal plants are poisoning our water, said Arthur Abel Russ, an attorney with the Environmental Integrity Project. The ponds and landfills used to store coal ash are frequently unlined. That's crazy right there. Why would they be unlined? Something as harsh as coal ash, if you're dumping it somewhere, it would seem like the government would have strict regulations that you're supposed to get rid of it very carefully. But it says because they're storing the coal ash in unlined um, ponds and landfills, that the toxins are leaching into the groundwater. The report is based on groundwater monitoring data from more than 4,600 wells. It compared measured levels to drinking water or other standards. Contamination was found in groundwater near 242 of the 265 plants that recently reported data required by the 2015 rule. Check this out, y'all. And you're not imagining things when you see this. It says 52% of those sites are contaminated with cancer causing arsenic, and 60% are polluted with lithium, which is linked to neurological damage, according to the report. Oh my God. Last year, a federal appeals court ordered the EPA to reevaluate the Obama era rule, saying it did not go far enough. For example, it suggested that the EPA should go further to require that coal ash ponds be lined, because government data showed that a significant portion of the 500 plus ponds covered under the rule are likely to contaminate groundwater. Oh, Lord, have mercy. It says the Trump administration finalized new regulations in July, but weakened rather than tightened some regulations, said Elisa Evans, an attorney with Earth Justice. The new rules allowed states or the EPA to waive monitoring requirements in some situations. It's crazy. So I'll post the article at the bottom of this video. It's not really to scare you, but it is to alarm you somewhat. Because if the groundwater is being affected and it's being affected in so many different states, who's to say what they're giving us? Is it just the water that's coming through the faucet? Is it water that we're buying in water bottles? Can it really be cleaned? Like, if let's say you get purified water from like Evian, I drink a lot of Evian water. um what is it safe? So let me know what you guys think about this. Water is like the basis for life on this planet. And if most of the states in the United States are contaminated, what does that say about the country? It's a bad symbol out there to have dirty water in a so-called first world nation. It's like this whole country needs some type of baptism, I'm telling you. But this is really hard to hear, and it's very alarming, when we're considering like the health of the human beings and the animals that are here in this country, in this nation. And if we're doing it, if this is what's happening in the United States, just imagine what's going on in other countries that are not so-called quote unquote first world. So just something to think about. Y'all tell me what you think. But I just want to let you guys know what's going on. Waste ash from coal-fired power plants contaminated water in 39 states with toxic substances. That's crazy as fuck.